What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, readoptionagency.com, 23 years. Selling full-time on eBay. What the hell are you doing, James? You're trying to make some suspenseful finger gesture that's getting ready to turn to 24? Still a few months away. Shut up, boy. Oh, I was having an okay day until just like 30 seconds ago. Baby girl in the house, fluffy face in the record room. I walked right into a corner of some junk hanging out of the storage when I was stepping over Pee-wee, and right in my eye. Oh, did I got a black eye yet? Oh, that hurt. Good thing it didn't take out my eye. All right, we are Wednesday morning. So the last couple of days have just been kind of blah. So it was really no point in doing a video. I only had a few items to pull in the morning, so I didn't. I just did them later. But we're at Wednesday. Yesterday looked like a pretty good day. I got like a $60 item that sold going international and some other stuff. So let's see what yesterday did as a whole, and then we'll see what Monday did, because actually let's go Monday first. So Monday in the media store. Do we have any international? No international. So Monday in the media store, $340, down 24%. This down thing is a trend I don't like. And then the media store, has got a million tabs open I need to close. Monday. Over here, we were at $258, down 17% from the day before. 257.84 equals. So not even a $600 day Monday. Then yesterday, the 20th, in the clothing store, $320, up 16%. Sorry, up 24%. And the media store with international, $481. So that's better. But we had that huge dollar item. So tapped in over $800 yesterday, so that's good. It hurts. Okay, up 41.5 from the day before. All right. Still going. It was Sunday into Monday, or Monday into Tuesday, or both. Still a big chunk of nothingness with offers. The media store looked a little better last night, or overnight, I should say. So we went. Last one was 11:43, then two in the 1 o'clock hour, one in the 3, and then nothing until 8:30. 2 came in at 8:30. No, sorry, that's really 1. It was a counter offer I'm going back and forth with. That actually stems from yesterday. So no new offers yet, since not counting the counter off, I'm going back and forth with 3 offers in 10 hours. Sales overnight. We had a 7-hour shutdown. Actually, the last one was at midnight Central Time. Then had one at 6:50, and then none again till 8:30. Looked like 8:30 it turned on. So roughly 8 hours, 8.5 hours of one with one there. But people are still complaining about the offer issues. Even yesterday, me trying to send offers, it kept airing out. Offers to watchers, trying to send out, airs out, try again, air out, try again, finally goes through. So I was reading some other offers that were a little different than what I was been experienced. Like somebody said they've sent an offer to somebody, but it wasn't, they got a higher amount offer than what they sent or something. I'm not sure. So I have no clue what the hell's going on with the offer thing still. But apparently eBay don't either, or they would have it fixed by now. But I think that's one of the major contributors to the... There's been 2 major contributors to the lack of sales the past couple of weeks. That's the offers and the we do not ship to your location problem. So why these things cannot be fixed is beyond my pay grade, because I don't pay me crap. I don't pay me engineering or technical stuff money. Actually, I should be. What am I doing? I'm in the wrong profession. I should be building websites that don't run well and charging people for it, just so I can stay there and act like I'm fixing it just to get more money from them, but never fix it, because that's called job security. That's the business to be in, apparently. At least that's what the people working on eBay is. That's the game they're playing. So it seems. So it seems. All right, we're going to get into this. We're at 9:30 right now this morning. And off to a little slow start. We're at $69 on the media store. And $91 on, not too bad, $91 on the other stores. So $160 before 10. That's at least better than it has been, even with an 8-hour shutdown overnight. So, and no offers really coming through. So, as you noticed, or may not have noticed, I launched my new endeavor yesterday, and I'm launching another new endeavor today in the YouTube world. So, of course, the morning video, shipping video, I'm always going to try to make that the first video of the day. So, if you got notifications turned on, the first notification you get during the day will be eBay related 100%. And then I'm trying to work out between this video and, say, 6 p.m. What do I do in that bubble? Do I leave that bubble open for a second video, like I sometimes do with eBay? Because I know only 3 videos, or somebody said, I haven't looked it up, only 3 videos get notifications when they upload. I'm not 100% sure if that's, let me find out. Does YouTube notify followers, whatever you call them, followers, when you upload a video? Subscribe to the channel. Viewers can receive a maximum of 3 new video notifications for each channel within a 24-hour period. If your channel uploads more than 3 videos in a short period, notifications will be temporarily paused for 24 hours. So you only get 3 notifications. So I'm trying to keep that 3 notification window open for eBay related stuff. So the first one is this video normally. And then my work with me and stuff videos, they're being pushed off till 6 p.m. and later. So what do I do within that window? Maybe I'll make that call on a daily basis depending on what's going on. I do have, I'll just play it out on a daily basis. So if I'm going to get another eBay video in, it should be the second or third video of the day and before 6 p.m. So that's probably pretty standard right there. So we'll just go with that. So I did the bird feeder video yesterday, and that's what notifications just popped up again. So I got a bird feeder. I thought I was getting the one that could stream live, because I was going to just stream live consistently and have a live thing on the channel. But apparently I bought the wrong one. So this one, it notifies you when there's movement and only records 20 seconds of the bird. So what I've been doing is leaving the phone open and throughout the day just hitting record and let it go. But then the app crashes. It's been a pain in the ass. I looked that up, and apparently somebody started complaining about that about 3 days ago. So I guess that's a newer thing that's happening. So hopefully that'll be fixed, and I can just hit record and let it record on my phone. All I have to do is hit record, and it puts it in my phone. So I was going to do an hour at a time or whatever, but so I've been going on and off hitting record. If it notifications, I hit record to try to get the bird in a longer period than the 20 seconds. So it's kind of more work than I wanted to put into it. Let's just say that. So I'm not 100% satisfied with that yet. So I'm dealing with that as I go right now and trying to whittle that in so it doesn't distract me too much. I gave myself yesterday the time to deal with it. If I don't get no work done yesterday, that's fine. I'm trying to get this new thing situated, get it into a rhythm so it doesn't affect my day. So that's where I think I'm at, but I hate the annoyance of the constant pop-ups, and then I have to do something. I didn't want that. So I'll deal with that for a little bit, and then I might just sell that one and get the one that can stream 24/7 and just have a live stream of the bird feeder on the channel. And then another one I started today is, I'm going to start today. Did I tell you anybody what it was? No, but I'll tell you. If you're watching this, I'll tell you. So while I was playing with that, I go, okay, well, let me play with this other idea I had. So I made an 8-hour video. There's another notification. And I see a bird there. So it's recording a bird. Might be better if I just have a video of 20 seconds here and there of birds all day anyway, instead of a lot of blank anyway. But then again, you can hear neighbors talking and stuff like that. So I kind of like putting that out there. Guess who's here? It's the northern cardinal. So I got this. It seems like a mother and father to be cardinals coming to the thing. They come back several times every day. Or yesterday and came. They've already been there several times this morning. I'm guessing the woman is the lighter one because she's the one that's first to eat. He kind of stands beside and like he's watching and stuff, and then he'll kind of eat at the same time. She'll fly into the tree and then he'll eat, stuff like that. So looks like they're a parents to be cardinals who keep coming back. But so I made an 8-hour video yesterday with a 1-minute video. I turned a 1-minute video into an 8-hour video. So kind of like the train video, every once in a while I'll put on a nature video where it's just showing, you can hear running water, birds in the background, whatever. So I'm like, well, what can I find that's free? So I typed in royalty-free video, and I got this. The first one is, I'm going to work with the water first because it's the easiest to duplicate, because it's a consistent sound, and if you duplicate it, you can't tell it's duplicated, basically. So I took a 1-minute running water video in the Rocky Mountains and duplicated it at 10 hours or 8 hours. Figured I'd play around with 8 hours since that's a work day type of feel. And all you hear is the running water. So those do pretty well on eBay. What they'll do on this channel, you can use it in your background. I'll probably use it in mine today, so I can run through the whole thing and see how it sits. So yeah, I'm gonna probably make more of those, and then this weekend, there's another one. They're still there. I don't know, this weekend I might go find some creeks and just start recording a minute video of my own. The only problem is I got to listen for bird sounds and stuff, because if you have the same bird sound repeating every minute over and over and over again, then you can tell it's a repetitive video. So you really got to watch what you're doing so it doesn't look or feel or sound repetitive. It looks like a consistent stream. So depending on how many free videos and how many videos I can take on my own to create that will depend on how many of those I make. But I'm hoping the 8-hour thing, it just keeps popping up. Yes, I know they're here. But just keep recording. Keep recording a bunch of 20 seconds for me. That'll work. So yeah, so I'm going to try that. See if that, being it's 8 hours, if somebody lets it play, that could potentially be a decent money-making video. So depending on how many I can get those built up on the channel, I already got a tab for it called Nature Sounds and stuff like that. So I'll put those in there. I got the bird feeder playlist also. So they're all separated by playlists. You can pick and choose what you want, if any. Got the puppy playlist for the shorts and any puppy videos. So everything's got its own playlist. I'm trying to keep it well organized. So if you only want eBay things, you know where to go. So the first video I upload, I kind of feel bad, but no video, no bird. It took a while for birds to find actually, I should say 2 birds. I've had 3 different birds that I've noticed. So I had the couple, and then this morning I noticed another little bird that popped in. So I've noticed 3 different birds that popped up. Doesn't record very well at night because I know there was raccoons and possums out there, because I got up at like 4 to take the puppies out, and I heard scattering. So I saw a shadow go in front of the camera. So I didn't see anything didn't record, didn't catch anything. And then I heard the trash can lid. So a raccoon was in the trash. When they heard the puppies come, and they scattered. And then plus we get deer in the yard and stuff like that. So hopefully it'll pick up the deer and stuff over time too. So it won't just be the birds. You'll see deer, you'll see the puppies out there at times. The one I'm going to upload today I haven't put together yet, but it'll have the puppies in it, and it'll have the 3 different birds in it. So it'll actually have something. This one had nothing. So I had 45 minutes of nothing, but it was more about just getting used to the whole thing and everything. So the one today will have creatures in it. I don't understand the reason for the church music. It's not freaking church music. Good Lord. People are strange. I was able to hook up my Teespring store to YouTube. I'm guessing it shows up under all the videos now. Well, it's not on this one. Maybe not. I don't know how it works there. So I may make some different shirts if I can think of some ideas. I had the bird feeder link in the bird feeder video for affiliate type of thing, and it took it off for some reason. I'm not sure why. So there it is with the bird feeder video. My stuff comes up underneath it. Those are older shirts. I still got those listed. I thought I took those down a while ago. Huh. I'll have to check on that. And then I was able to change the quality of the first video, so the second video will have better quality also. So I figured out how to do that. So yeah, just trying to play with different things and garner different income, you know? I mean, why not? You always hear, and it's probably still best probably to make a separate channel for each type of thing you're doing so people can just immerse themselves into the channel. But you know what? I'm different. I'm different. I'm trying to do stuff that you can use within your workday. If you sell on eBay, sell at home by yourself. The work with me videos, the background nature videos. If I can make train videos, I'd have train videos on this channel because that's what I use. So then my next step is probably to order. See, I don't get to get out much because of Pee-wee and stuff. I want to order a camera for the car so I can drive around and get some street view because those videos do pretty well. So I'm just pulling all these different ideas that I would use in the background if I was, well, that I do use in the background. I do the driving videos, I do the train videos, and I used to do the nature videos before I did the train videos. So bringing different worlds into the reselling world. So utilize them at your wish, at your will, whatever you wish to do. And yeah, it'll be what it'll be. All right, let's go. I'm talking too much. I need to get moving. A couple items sold since I pulled. Please be aware, USPS experiences issues at the moment. Great. All right, first up, we've got a pair of shoes that used to be in my collection, but they've been out in the storage, out in the garage forever. And I'm like, well, I'm probably never going to wear them again, so let's just move them. So I got these Asics, sold for $30, headed to Euclid, Ohio. I do like these colors, though. I should have probably kept them. Oh, well. What the hell are you doing there? So yeah, yesterday was a very frustrating day for me because I wasn't getting no work done. I didn't get to shoot any work with new videos. I do got 3 in the bank. Today I'm probably going to still upload those two of them separately. Or maybe I'll just cut it back to 1. Well, depending on what, I should get more done today. But what I was going to do is start putting 2 together, so it's a 2-hour video. Because when you get longer videos, the retention time, if people actually watch the whole thing, you make more money. So I'm going to try that and see how that plays with just doing 2, or do 2 into 1 and see what works best. Evan. But today I'll probably still do 2 because I'm still trying to weed out those bad songs in my song list that's getting tagged for royalties. So I'm trying to weed those out still. It'd be harder to weed out on a 2-hour video than to 2 1 hour videos. Next up, Morning Kick Citrus Soda hat. Sold for $8, headed to Bountiful, Utah. So at least now you know my schedule, what I'm attempting to schedule with the channel, depending on what you like, what you don't like, etc. So you don't feel like it's just a chaotic mess or something. That there is some sort of structure there. Got this Cardinals cap. I click the right one because that one looks like there's one signature. This one's got two. Yeah, okay, it does. Sold for $7, headed to Mount Vernon, Illinois. So my 8-hour video, I'll probably just put that up as my second video of the day just to get it up because I'm curious to see what it will do. And believe it or not, that video, even though it's 8 hours, it took me like 5 minutes of work, maybe 5 minutes. Because I put the one video, I duplicated it like 10 times, then I made a video. So I let it do its thing. When that was done, so I went back to doing what I was doing. When that was done, I took that video. So instead of a 1 minute video, it's a 10-minute video. I took that video, duplicated it 10 times. 10 times? Hold on. Anyway, hold on. I lost my track. Yeah, so it's 10 minutes. So 10 times. So then, no, I did it to like an hour. So it'd be 6 times. I may have done 2 hours. I don't remember exactly. Anyway, so I turned it into a 2-hour video. Clicked export, let it do its thing, go back to what I was doing. When that video was done, I took that video, duplicated it, made it, I guess 4 times, made it an 8-hour video, and hit export, and it did its thing. So the first time trying to think about it and play with it and figure out the quickest way of doing it, took me probably less than 5 minutes. So now it should only take me a couple minutes to make those videos. So even though it's an 8-hour video, it'll take me, say, 3 to 4 minutes to make. So still, like I said, it's about the least time possible doing these. We got Seaside visor. Sold for $7, headed to Freeport, Florida. With the bird videos, all I have to do is open up Movie on the iPhone. Just click all the videos and hit make video, and it'll stitch them all together. Then I upload it. So even with the bird videos, there should be there's more time of me paying attention to the phone, going, okay, when should I record, when should I not, to pull things in. So I'm still working on that. Once more birds find it, it might be easier. When I get a notification, I tried yesterday toward the end of the day, whenever I get a notification, I hit it to open it, then hit record so I can record the bird longer. So that just might be my step, but having to do that every time is annoying, distracting me, because I don't do well when distracted. So I have to figure that out better. I don't like to be distracted if I'm trying to get stuff done. We got this book here, Feather of Flame, Deanna Durbin. Sold for $16. Headed to Indianapolis, Indiana. I saw Casey got a St. Bernard now with his other puppy. And watching it kind of made me sad because it reminds me of how Pee-wee used to be. Energy and playful and stuff like that. Like consistently, always full of energy, always playful. But he's on so many medications, they're all of the medications he's on are sedating. So when he gets those exciting moments, I have to like cherish them. When he's like last night, he started getting excited, playful. He'd come around to my side of the bed, popped his head up there, and he just would. We don't let him on the bed because he's so hairy. But he crawled halfway on the bed, so I just started tussling with him while he was there and petting him, giving him attention. And I took him for a walk. But most of the time, he's tired. He don't have much energy, and so seeing what he was kind of like before he was on all those meds was kind of sad. Ron John Surf Shop kids cap, or maybe it might be a kid's cap. No, that's a full-grown cap, probably a woman's cap. Sold for $10.50. Headed to Clearwater, Florida. I think that's why I like when he's flopping around in the grass and stuff. Just because it's a feel of normality. Is that a word? Normality? Nicole. Instead of him just being sleepy. Alright, are you going to work properly? USPS. Yeah, so yesterday, since I wasn't getting much listed, I went and did some different stuff, did shoes and toys while I was paying attention to the phone too much, to the bird feeder crap. I'll get it under control and get a nice rhythm schedule how I want to do it. The more birds that come, the easier that will be, I think. So it's just getting it under control. I keep telling myself, James, today's the day. You're not going to get a frozen Coke today. But then I'm like, that's the only thing I want every day. I don't do anything else. I'm like, I'm working all day. I try to eat as little as possible. So I'm not trying to eat what I want, right? So I'm like, it's just a frozen Coke. I can never talk myself out of it. I always end up getting myself one. That's what you call addiction. I don't got a problem. You got a problem. I like my frozen Coke, man. Here, hold on. Let me get the belly. I like my frozen Cokes, man. Looks like I'm pregnant, don't it? That's funny when I do that. Push it out. I got twins up in here. I like it. Funny. Hey, I'm easily amused, sorry. I do go walk every night, but he can't walk far. I can tell it in his legs, in his back end. So we only walk 20 to 30 minutes a night. And I have to walk slow because if I get going and get him in a little jog or something, he'll end up tripping. So I have to watch out for him. Make sure he's not going to hurt himself. I got a yellow comment. Oh, shit. Ah, you finally bought it. The guy I was going back and forth with forever. Watch it not work. Or watch him want to return it or something. All right, first up over here in the media store, we've got Andy Gibb on vinyl record. Sold for $5, headed to Portsmouth, Virginia. What did I do that for? Just thinking it was turned off still. Not paying attention, damn it. Not paying attention. Yeah, and on the YouTube front thing, another kind of way I justified not making different channels for all the stuff is because I see all the channels that try to build something and don't do it anyway. They don't go anywhere. So at least with a built-in audience here, and some of you will like it, then it has I think it may have a better potential to grow, maybe. But then again, it might be the downfall of it. So could go either way, I guess. But I don't see if I created a separate video that it would be huge. So I just look at it as going to be mediocrity at best. So why not get paid for it? At least $1 a video. You know, as opposed to putting it somewhere and it goes nowhere and I'm doing all this work and getting nothing out of it. And if somebody can use it to resell, so that's how I sold it to myself anyway. Whether it's true or not, I don't know, that's another story. Who knows? After 6 months, I might be tired of doing it. How often do I change crap? Carly Simon, Better Not Tell Her CD promo single. Sold for $5, headed to Bronx, New York. But see, I'm trying to be better when it comes to that kind of stuff. If I'm going to do it, let's figure out how to do it the easiest way possible, the less inconvenient way possible, and just do it and keep doing it. Forgot to pull out the international. I see. Got one going to UK, one to Australia. This other one's going to South Korea. Yeah. Next up, alert, we got movement. The Hoppers vinyl record sold for $9, headed to Madera, California. This thing's been in the store for 7-8 years. That's $1 for every year it's been in there. Next up, Shangri-La's Greatest Hits CD. Sold for $12. Headed to Santa Clarita, California. Boom. Jam. Next up, are you ready for a CD line? Got 5 CDs. $6, $8, $5, $5, $5. Better Than Ezra. Our Lady Peace. Rest of you, Conway Twitty. The Refreshments and Operation Ivy. Headed to San Antonio, Texas. Just how bad it was for me yesterday. Trying to get everything on a routine. Overnight, I was dreaming I was recording videos. That's how bad it was. I remember waking up thinking, why was I recording videos in my dream? All right, next up we got classical piece on cassette, sold for $5, headed to Crestview, Florida. The amount of returns I am getting is crazy. I'm getting an average of like 3 returns a day. Don't like, don't fit, change my mind, found better price. There's more of that than doesn't work, broken, blah, blah, blah. So, good Lord. You mix those in also. It's like, I wore these shoes once and they got a big rip in them. I'm like, yeah, because you put them in there. And now I'm going to have to refund you freaking $45 for a pair of Hokas that you put a hole in. It's ridiculous. It's just getting harder and harder these days. All right. Are you ready for a big old cassette lot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cassettes. $5 a piece. Probably got the buy 2, get 2. And away we go. Let me put all this stuff on the side so it's easier to find. All right, first up we got Bonnie Raitt, Luck of the Draw. Next up we got Bad English, When I See You Smile, tape only. Secure you in a case. I'll give you one of these cool eyeball cases. Nelson, After the Rain, single. Oh, we got a CD in here too. OMC, how bizarre. Oop, that needs resurfaced. That gonna need resurfaced. Living La Vida Loca on cassette. We got the Rembrandts on cassette. We got Jane's Addiction. Been caught stealing once when I was 5. Sheriff. Jan Arden. Spin Doctors. Pocket Full of Kryptonite. Tom Cochran. I saw pictures online yesterday. I don't know if they were real or not. I didn't look to see, but Roxette Joyride. Because AI is so good these days, it's hard to tell what's real and what's not. But Dan Beard. I don't know if you've seen them. They were a Prince's dead body laying on a rug outside of his elevator. Earl Brainbridge. Proclaimers. Whether they were real or fake, that was a hard video. They were hard to look at, just because of who he was. It's crazy. Roxette. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 it is. Put that there. Grab some stuffing. Don't turn off. Kitty-o. That's my fluffy face. That's my fluffy face. You always look so comfy and cozy, even when you're laying weird. This one is resurfacing on the one. So let's go. Boom. 114 6 4 Lance. Next up, Unknown Soldier cassette. So $5 headed to Woodburn, Oregon. Brett. Next up, we've got Kentucky Wildcats banner. Sold for $10, headed to Elizabethtown, Kentucky. I knew I got the box for that. Get in there. You get in there. Do not pop out on me. Ooh. Lisa. Ugly Americans. Single. CD. Sold for $6, headed to Bronx, New York. This is from the first store I ever bought out in Greenville, Illinois. Unique audio and video. That Jan found in the newspaper. Went over there with a U-Haul and 15 grand and bought out the store. Next up, we've got two 12 inches, Sparkle and Cocoa. One sold for $6.50, the other $5, and they didn't use the buy two, get two free. Headed to Clear Lake, Minnesota. I got a few international here, including the big dollar item. That's going to South Korea. Get off there. Hey Vicky, you're so fine, you're mama, hey Vicky. Hey Vicky. Review purchases. Okay. Nose itch. Damn sinuses. Suck ass. And Lisa. Brett. Lance. Resurfaced. Put you right there for now. Mason. Man, Andrew, it's really runny right now. That just came out of nowhere, it seems. People are strange when you're a stranger. I'm trying to use, I'm playing around with ideas for other YouTube content or Facebook, eBay, reselling content. So you know how I don't like repeating myself. And I just don't have time to think and do like, oh, what should I make a video about? And you can tell some people make videos off the back of other people, and I've done it in the past and what have you. I'm just like, I don't have time to sit around and try to create content. So yesterday I went into ChatGPT and just typed in a question and got a huge thing. I'm like, oh, I can make that into a video. And yes, double check, yes, okay, I've been through that, my experience with this, that, and so I'm like, oh, maybe I'll go this route. So I'll put a question into GPT, and then build a video around that information that'll spark off information in my head and experiences and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, that might be a nice way to make more reselling content, getting more stuff that maybe I didn't even think about talking about in the past, and maybe presenting it in a different light so it's not, doesn't feel like I'm repeating myself. So I'm playing with that idea too with reselling content. So, whoops. Either then I should just go live and answer questions and stop being a little bitch about it. All right. All right, we got Randy Travis, I'll Fly Away. Headed to Australia. You almost ready, girl? Oh, how dare you go off on me? ECD 4. That sold for $8. Next up, we got the Dougal soundtrack, which is part of my Hastings buyout. This was the last one in there, so this may be my last one if I don't have any in storage. The other day I pulled out a huge box of overstock of Hastings stuff. This wasn't in there, I don't think, so. Not sure how much of that I got left in storage. We'll have to see. Who knows? There could be tons of it. I just don't even know. Going to the UK. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? That sold for $5. Squeeze your numbers together. And then my big dollar item. And lastly, we've got Michael Jackson, Blood on the Dance Floor promo flat. I get these in the record stores. This one was in 1997. I think I got 2 of these. The other one's still listed. And sold for $60, headed to South Korea. And that's why I saved all that stuff that I could from the record store days. Okay, box 12 by 12 by 1. 7. Use poster. Clear enough. 7. Quaid Scott. Prince Scott form. Print that one from yesterday. 4 international shipped yesterday. All right. So we are at 10:30. I am at $91 still on the clothing store, and $84 on the media store. So that one went up a little. All right, that is it for me in the morning shipping video. Thank you for playing along. All right, thanks everybody. Be on the lookout today for a bird video and my 8-hour-long video. That one's already uploaded and everything, so I just gotta hit go live on that, and it'll be good to go. And that's it. So I gotta resurface, and I'm outie 5,000 off to the post office and to get me a freaking frozen Coke. Why? Because I survived this life on this planet for 54 years. And you know what? If I have to put on a little sugar weight for something I enjoy, because I can't go out and exercise as thoroughly and as often as I would like because I'm taking care of things, then that's just a sacrifice in the way it's going to have to be. And if you can't love me for having an inner tube around my belly, then you can't love me at my best. So get to stepping. I always wanted to be like a b-boy or something when I was growing up, but I can't dance. I can't even do the robot thing. I can't do none of that. I got no flexibility, but I've spent back to my frozen Coke. Don't get me off track. I see you distracting me. How dare you try to distract me like that? Oh, you want to go, don't you? You see this little extra weight? It's there so I can hold your ass down and beat you a little harder. All right, I'm done. I got to let off from yesterday. Yesterday I was just so intense trying to get everything worked out properly. So, I needed that. Thank you for that therapy session. I liked it. You ready to go, baby girl? You ready? All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you all in the next video. Later.